The W at this junction in time would be better without Caitlin Clark because she is a bigger distraction than she is an additive. Caitlin Clark has gotten the WNBA over the necessary threshold they needed. Now people are watching. Now we realize, oh, there's talent in the W. Talent that's actually even greater than Caitlin Clark. And I'm not just talking about bigs like Asia. I'm talking about the Olivia Miles. I'm talking about the Paige Beckers. Hell, I'm talking about the Kelsey Mitchells. Caitlin got the necessary eyes there. But now that the eyes are there, we don't necessarily need her anymore.
Ooh, boy, it is a lot of Caitlin Clark slander these days. I don't know what the agenda is. I don't even know what the narratives are, man. But, you know, as someone who is a Caitlin Clark fan, bro, like, let's be honest. This guy sounds like a complete dumbass. Like, what are you saying? This dude here, I cannot stand Emmanuel Acho. This guy is such a cheeseball. I cannot believe that Joy Taylor. Actually, I can believe Joy Taylor. She's disgusting as well. But Emmanuel Acho I think he does this shit on purpose. Where maybe it's for likes and clicks. I get that's the name of the game, but he's literally double contradicting himself. He says Caitlin Clark brought the eyes, attention, and awareness to the games. We no longer need her. Emmanuel Acho. I mean, let's take this back to first grade. Caitlin Clark brought the eyes and awareness to the game. Okay, if the league is better off without Caitlin Clark, those eyes that were brought to the game are going to be absent as well. They're going to dismiss themselves. Also, Emmanuel Acho, we don't talk about other players. If it's not Caitlin Clark, we don't talk about them. Like, let's just be honest, man. Let's just be honest, man. Like that's literally what we do with LeBron James, what we've did with Kobe, what we did with Magic, or you got it's whoever is the it person, you know, like, or the players that actually stand out, we're going to cover. You just named Olivia Miles. I think she's outstanding, but fans did not come to the WNBA to watch Olivia Miles. I didn't know who Olivia Miles was until this season. I think she's a rookie, right? Playing over there is she with Minnesota or something? But she's great. She's phenomenal talent. You just said another name, Paige Beckers. Nobody's really watching Paige Beckers. It doesn't mean that these women aren't talented. It's just that the people that Caitlin Clark brought are there to watch Caitlin Clark. You literally aren't even talking about these other players. You're bringing them up along with Caitlin Clark. Mind you, you are only talking about them because Caitlin Clark is the main topic of discussion. So that's what I mean. Like, you are literally double contradicting yourself. Fucking dumbass. Like, how do you sound? That's like saying, like, now that Michael Jordan brought awareness to the game, we don't have to just we don't need him. We'll just watch Isaiah Thomas, right? That's basically what you're saying. And mind you, as electric as Jordan is and still is, imagine if Michael Jordan was to just quit. I mean, we know he briefly did with baseball and the league was still in good standing, but that's because the talent. I mean, the NBA is more talented than the WNBA. It is very hard. Even watching the Caitlin Clark games, bro, they are very hard to watch. Okay, it doesn't mean that the talent isn't there. It's just that the talent level isn't of what we see in the NBA. This guy's just coming out here saying stuff, man. Like and I think that's the new agenda, man. We just saw this past Saturday when the Indiana Fever played, guys. They boycotted. I mean, nobody was watching the games. You also notice that they aren't releasing these network ratings. They aren't releasing that for a reason, and it is because Caitlin Clark fans come in droves, and nobody else. You don't see a fan base like that in the WNBA. Not for Asia, not for Neficia, not for Breanna Stewart. Okay. Not for a lot of the women that have came and gone. Not for Lisa Leslie, not for Candace Parker. Like, you didn't see that. You saw the average 3,000 to 4,000 fans in a college basketball arena, and tickets were still $11. Now Caitlin Clark comes and it's private jets. Your housing is paid for. They got a collective bargaining agreement. Like, come on, bro. Like, I know everything Caitlin Clark does isn't the best. And I'm not saying that she doesn't deserve some criticism, but to flat out come out here and say that the league is better off without her now, though, you try that theory. That's basically like saying my company just hit 10 million, and though we can scale it to grow up to 20 and 30 million, we'll just turn in the cards right now. We're good with our 10 million. Like, bro, what? Well, you want more money? Like, what are you talking about?
Did what only Caitlyn could do, and we don't necessarily need her to do anymore. Thank you, Caitlyn. We can take it from here. Now you're saying that the WNBA needs to be cognizant of where they put Caitlin Clark on posters. The WNBA and the officials need to alter the rules for Caitlin Clark. The WNBA and opposing players need to treat Caitlin Clark more gently. Caitlin Clark's coach needs to be cognizant of how she talks to her in public, because it's going to look like there's an issue. Unless we can take off our...
That's literally what happened with Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe, Magic. Magic got his coach fired. For crying out loud. LeBron James got his coach. LeBron James is known as the coach killer. Yes, they altered the rule. They altered all the rules for the MJ rules. Come on, guys. The reason that the game is where it is now in the NBA is because of LeBron James. What? They literally protect the superstar. They are the ambassador. Caitlin Clark, that you have to alter the rules because you want international. You want to catch the attention of the international play, just like the NBA has done. That's why they're so successful. That's why it's a Victor Wembanyama in the first place, because they scaled the business based off of what? The product. Based off of the product. This shit is just crazy. What? These dudes will come out here and say anything. What? It doesn't make sense. And we know damn well, first of all, let's be serious, Acho. Okay? Like, if Caitlin Clark was to literally go away, bro, none of us will be watching the WNBA, because none of us watched the WNBA before. Like, you double contradiction. Oh, Caitlin Clark is the reason we're watching the WNBA now, but think about what you were doing before, and also think about how you're going to be after. There's Caitlin Clark is creating buzz, and she doesn't even say anything. Could you imagine if Caitlin Clark actually went to the podium and expressed her mind like most of the superstars in the W do? If she had an attitude and mindset like Angel Reese to be outspoken, I think the league would probably be even more crazier, but better in a weird way, because Caitlin Clark it's just her fans, bro. It's what she's bringing to the game. He's literally answering his own questions, but he's also being delusional.
For Caitlin Clark, and stop trying to act like she's a messiah. The WNBA could and would be better off without Caitlin Clark, at least without this version of everybody coddling and caressing and catering to Caitlin Clark.
Bro, you're dumb as fuck, bro. This dude here, didn't this dude win like a big award for the book he wrote, Uncomfortable Conversations with White People or something like that? This is a terrible take. And I understand that a lot of people aren't in the corner of Caitlin Clark. I get that. I'm not expecting everybody to be like, oh, Caitlin Clark's the best. I don't even think that Caitlin Clark is skill wise. She probably isn't the best, but she definitely is the most exciting. I don't know. Sometimes it's just the way she is, the way she looks, the basic look, the basic ponytail. And she's also something refreshing because she's in a league where, let's be honest, it's not a lot of heterosexual women there that can actually come and be the star of something that is polar opposite of her beliefs in what she stands for. And she's bringing in that audience. So if the audience that supports Caitlin Clark for the most part are heterosexual males, females, and families that they want to see their daughter, their daughter want to see Caitlin Clark play or whoever, then all of them are going to leave with Caitlin Clark. Other than that, this league isn't interesting. But we aren't done yet, because Joy Taylor, guys, Emmanuel Acho's best bud while working at FS1, she chimes in as well.
It's actually crazy. It's so anti-competition. It's so dismissive of who she is as a talent. It's so demeaning to the league and to the women who play in the WNBA. It's so ridiculous all around. You would never talk about a male player like this. You would never have the audacity to fix your lips to say that a college player was better than the best player in a professional league before ever setting.
Now, we know that Joy Taylor is definitely trying to just get some attention because she is a loser that got let go from FS1 because of her relations with people, guys. But Joy Taylor, shut the hell up. That doesn't, of course, we wouldn't do that when it comes to male sports, because the product has proven there's been so much good talent come through the NFL, the NBA, the MLB, NHL to obviously in comparison to women's sports, there isn't any other league of women that we will watch closely like this. Okay, the WNBA, like when you don't really know who's ever really played in the WNBA because it hasn't been relevant, then all you can do is look at what you see now. That's all you can do. You literally we understand that Lisa Leslie's, the Sue Birds, the Candace Parker's, whatever, Cheryl Swoops, she's a hater too, but like we didn't watch them to be able to compare. These men in the NBA we've watched since literally high school, AAU, right? College, Big Four, NCAA Title I. So we got a lot to kind of compare. We're not really looking at that when it comes to women's sports, and it doesn't mean that women aren't important, but let's be honest, this is just a double standard. Like, how many women do you say, hey babe, let's get dressed and go to a WNBA game? You don't see women really doing that. You see women saying, hey babe, let's go to an NBA game, let's go sit courtside. They're taking pictures and they're excited, they're having fun, and they actually get to see really good talent. You don't see women doing that. And Joy Taylor, I've never really heard you even cover women's sports. You just want to come out here and make some noise because it's kind of popular to pile on. But I don't know, man. Joy Taylor's always been a weirdo, a cocky person. She's just trying to get recognition because she's just trying to find an outlet to get back into sporting, I guess, sports reporting, whatever she was doing besides what she was doing, right? But like, this shit is just, it's nonsense to me. It's not even like people are trying to, I've never really heard that people say that Caitlin Clark is like, it's just crazy, man.
You would never say that. You would never say that a male rookie player should have special rules and be protected by the league.
Yeah, I'm done, guys. I'm done, bro. What the fuck? Did you not see LeBron James? LeBron James is literally walking proof to this day of what protecting the product looks like. Wow. Man, you can't make this shit up, man. Hey, y'all let me know what y'all think. I could go into the comments because I know the comments are probably grilling her ass, but y'all let me know, man, what y'all think about this, because I am lost, bro. Like, maybe guys, like, hey, maybe it's just me, but Caitlin Clark is the reason that this league is relevant, okay? The stuff that her, Joy Taylor, and Emmanuel Acho are talking about, I'm completely lost because I'm thinking they're being emotional. I'm thinking from a business point of view. I can't afford to really care about nothing else. I care about the product. I care about growing and scaling the business. I care about my return on investments. You got these media networks who have invested, and they are going to want to see their money, or else this league is going to go back to $50,000 a year annual salary, and it's going to be irrelevant. So you guys pick your battles. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I'll see y'all in the next one. Do you agree or disagree with these takes from these individuals? Y'all let me know. Peace.